Hey, you're tuned into Radio Molly. Sit back and relax. The show starts soon. Radio Molly. The new Genitari Box X70, it plays all the games in 1080p's and 4K's and Blu-rays and DVDs. Come down and see these nuts. Just kidding. Come down here and get the newest consoles daily. We got them all. We got them here. You can get them anytime in 24 hours. We're open all day. Come get them. I'm your DJ, Ricky Foxtarts. Let's play some more music.
Radio Molly.
Are you pooping way too often? Do you find the human function of excreting just so unnecessary? You feel like an animal. It's disgusting. And you dream of the day you never even have to poop at all. We have the next best thing. Constipation in a can. This amazing miracle product limits your colon to only output once every 7 months. Just think of the days of your life that you'd get back that you would have otherwise spent pooping. You could travel the world, learn another language. You could rule the world as Emperor Poopless. Ow, what was that for? No level of greatness is out of your reach. Whatever your heart desires. You constipation in a can get it done.
I have a question. Where does all the poop go?
Well, I'm so glad you asked, Billy.
My name's not Billy.
Constipation in a can, you see, well, after the 7th month is up, well, how do I put this? I know, I'll use marketing lingo. Constipation in a can consolidates all of your poops that you would have taken over the last 7 months into one easy, simple, and barely traumatic bowel movement. Oh, God! I feel like I'm trying to poop out a house! But up until now, these were the best 7 months of my life! See? He's got the right attitude. God damn, it's constipation in a can. Buy some now. All proceeds go to the Honorable Church of the Banana. Glory to Zanarnap. May his pulpy goodness imprison our vices and deliver us to a new way of life. All hail.
And now, a short cartoon.
Captain Chad Nougat.
There's nothing ever good on TV. 40 channels, nothing.
Sheriff, there's no more peanut butter in
Oh, hey,
town.
Squid Snacks.
What a lovely day. You want to play some video games?
Hey there, kiddos! It's your boy, the Squid Boy, who wants to shove squids in your mouth. Hurry now, act fast, and have a blast with Squid Snacks.
Do not be alarmed if a squid comes alive and tries to eat your whole family. That is normal. It's a normal procedure. Yes, yes.
Man,
Hi,
this
I'm
sounds
live here in
gross.
Hollywood, and I
Other
wanna
Dusty
interview
love
one of the
these.
gangsters. What do you think about all the shootings that have been going on, lately
Are
in the
we
hood?
really about to go buy a box right now?
Oh God.
Like-
Oh, jeez.
Are you for real?
Yep.
Well,
I guess
it
we are.
seems that Stroller is having.
Do you like fresh quality produce? Well, come on down to Fresh Farms Grocery Store. We have the best, freshest, moistest, delicious tomatoes. Our tomatoes are plucked right from the source. Right
Thanks
from
for
the
shopping at Megamart. Have a great day.
Woo!
Help! I can't move.
It's in. It's refreshment time, and our refreshment stand is loaded with good things to eat. There's crispy, crunchy popcorn, and hot, delicious buttered popcorn. Lots of candy and frosty, refreshing cold drinks. Why not treat yourself at the Refreshment Center now?
Hurry, step right this way, folks, for the most extravagant array of refreshment goodies ever assembled under one roof. Enjoy breathtaking, taste-tempting candies of finest quality. Enjoy popcorn, exploded into tender, delicious, crispy bites of crunchy goodness. Enjoy the tops in cool, refreshing soft drinks. If you want to enjoy some refreshments, this is your opportunity. There will now be a short intermission.
Show starts in 8 minutes. Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack. Promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go! Show starts in 7 minutes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The management of this drive-in theater is happy to announce you can enjoy your favorite form of movie entertainment regardless of rain. No longer will it be necessary to let rain spoil your fun. Now you can keep your windshield clear and dry with a drizzle guard. Simply attach it to your windshield, and in a jiffy you're enjoying the movie without constantly running your windshield wipers. A drizzle guard will save you gasoline and wear and tear on your battery. After the show is over, all you do is take off your drizzle guard, roll it up, and it's ready to be used again, just like an umbrella. So next time it rains, don't sizzle in a drizzle. Get yourself a drizzle guard and enjoy the show. Drizzle guards are on sale now at the concession center.
Popcorn hungry? We have it. Kettle from the popper. There are other treats for you, too, such as fresh candies and ice cream. Visit the refreshment center now. Enjoy a delicious snack and ice-cold Coca-Cola.
Show starts in 6 minutes.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find the pot of gold.
Father, I suppose you've come to claim me treasure.
Well, we'd like to see the gold first.
Faith, and there's better than gold in here, me lad. No, just look here, no.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream. Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
Show starts in 5 minutes.
We're happy
to have you with us this evening and want you to enjoy every minute of your stay here. And while you relax and stretch, visit our concession where you'll find something to please you. There are ice-cold drinks, delicious sandwiches, ice cream, coffee and snacks, and many other pleasing treats. Our foods are fresh and tasty, our drinks satisfying and refreshing. They're so good.
You get more out of life when you go out to a movie.
Show starts in 4 minutes.
Still plenty of time to come and be served at the refreshment center before showtime.
Show starts in 3 minutes. Show starts in 2 minutes.
Your attention, please. All new hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager.
Show starts in 1 minute.
Please remember to replace the speaker on the post when you leave the theater.
And now, on with the show.
The following feature has been rated R by the Motion Picture Association of America. It is intended for mature audiences and parental discretion is advised. Home box office will show this feature only at night.
The following program is for mature audiences and contains adult situations and some nudity. Parental discretion is advised. This program will only be shown to the on-TV audience after 11 p.m. on a voluntary basis over a scrambled signal.
It's time to tune in, turn on, and get sexy. We're about to rock your world. Live from Cadillac Castle with one sexy crew, it's Radio Molly Live. Now here's your hottie hostess, Molly.
Greetings, my wonderful and sexy subjects. It is me, your hostess with the mostest, your sexy bitch with the titties, that sassy lassie with the classy chassis, your little bedtime buddies. It is me, Radio Molly Live, A.K.A. Princess Molestia, and like always, I am not alone, my darlings. I am with some wonderful and pristine team and cast members. Introducing the wonderful, the adorable, the lovely, the magical Hocus Pocus. Oh, why are you so grumpy, darling?
I hate February.
Why?
All the lovey-dovey shit, it's like,
Oh, but
Get on my fucking level.
Oh, you shush.
And of course...
I have a birthday too close to fucking Valentine's Day. Get on my fucking level.
Well,
you wanna fucking go?
Oh, great.
Let's
it's gonna
go.
be a bloodbath on the show, everyone.
I have a lot of pent-up rage, Gonzo.
And of course, we have my wonderful husband, my lover, the man with the news, and the man with the goo, Gonzo.
Bite me, Hocus.
Okay.
Ooh, kinky.
What side do you want me? What side? You want me to bite you on your ass? Because then you'll turn into a fucking vampire.
Oh boy, here we go. And, last but not least, our wonderful guest of honor, the wonderful, the talented, and the popular Miss Sapphire Heartsong, A.K.A. Animechristy. Welcome, welcome, dear. I hope you have a fun time here tonight.
I think I just orgasmed.
Oh,
sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
This took a weird turn now.
It's okay. Radio Molly is very sex positive.
What the hell is going on?
Oh, and by the way, sexy subjects. A few days ago, it was our wonderful dear Hocus's birthday. So, and a 1 and a 2. Happy birthday to you, everybody. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Hocus Pocus.
Happy birthday to you.
Yay. Everybody wish her a happy birthday. And, yes. Oh, this is so wonderful.
Happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday.
No, happy birthday. Look in the chat.
Happy birthday. Have a great masturbation and a wonderful birthday. Oh. Oh, calm down and stop having a cow. You're a horse. Anyway, welcome, sexy subjects, to Radio Molly Live. And for those that are listening through the Second Life and through anywhere else that we are at, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We have an exciting, jam-packed night, and we're going to get it all started with the ball rolling. Hope you sexy subjects are doing well. Anyway, here's the news with my Gonzo. He has the news. That's right.
Well, hold on a minute. Sorry. A guy who was distracting me wanting to know about a virus-free and non-damaging Sony Vegas Pro 14. But I'll have to hold it off for now.
Anyway, Gonzo, let's get on with the news.
I have a programming note before we start.
All right.
Yeah, a programming note on, Sunday's the NFL's Super Bowl. Philadelphia Eagles, New England Patriots. Why are we even bother watching it? The Patriots will fucking win. We all know what will happen. So
who cares?
instead,
There are commercials.
fuck the football. I got a fucking Originals week planned out because, well, I just thought it might as well be a good idea because we've been having a lot of horrible remakes and reboots, so I'm thinking of showing originals just to bring people back and have them like them a little bit more and not bother with the reboots. I'm planning on it starting Super Bowl Sunday around 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and it'll be 5 days. I'll be showing Heathers, Ghostbusters, Halloween, The Pink Panther, and Crocodile Dundee. Even though Crocodile Dundee does not have a reboot, I'm showing it anyway because might as well get that out of the way before Hollywood even has the slightest idea of trying to reboot that. So, yeah. I'm hoping you guys will come aboard around 8 o'clock. I'll be having it on my live stream.
Ooh, sounds fun, darling. I'm more than excited. I came!
God
damn. Oh my goodness.
Oh, someone breathe them up. Anyway, so, anything else, Gonzo, with the news?
Sorry about that. That made me a little busy for another reason.
Oh, you came in your pants too?
No, something else unrelated. I'll deal with it later. Northwest Indiana woman has honored her father's memory with a humorous obituary that recounts his fondness for his family and details how he left behind 32 jars of Miracle Whip, 17 boxes of Hamburger Helper, and other items that could prove helpful in a zombie apocalypse. The obituary for Terry Ward also says he escaped this mortal realm with the belief that The Blues Brothers was the best movie ever, recounting how he drove one of his Illinois high school teachers to an early retirement, volunteered to serve in the U.S. Army, and worked 39 years of begrudging service to AT&T. Also includes a long list of things he loved, including free beer and discussing who made the best pizza. Says he's not known for doling out ice cream sandwiches to his grandchildren. Jean Lam says she wrote the obituary for her father with a bit of humor because he lived to make other people laugh, saying she began to write the obituary Tuesday after the 71-year-old died from a massive stroke.
Oh dear.
Quote, I wrote it myself, and I didn't tell anyone I was going to make it funny, she says, who added that her family thought it was perfect. The obituary has gotten attention online. Lamb says she's been reading comments from others saying, I wish I would have known him. She says she's just happy to have been able to get his personality across, saying he cared about the things that truly mattered. A lot of people can relate to that. A lot of people have these great dads that are just like that. Good guys. That's what he was.
Oh, well, I guess you shouldn't always, die on a bad note, if you know what I mean. That was bad, I'm so sorry.
It really was. Sorry.
Yeah.
Anything else, Gonzo, my sweet, hot, sexy lover?
Police say 2 truck trailers loaded with 48.5 tons of chocolate was stolen in southern Germany this week. The trailers were packed with nearly $500,000 worth of chocolate, stolen from an industrial park in Freiburg on Friday night. Well, last Friday night.
They were trying to get that chocolate to their wives for their periods.
One was not successful. One was found last Saturday, hauled by a Polish truck stopping at a rest stop near the German-French border. The driver fled on foot, and the trailer was still full of stolen chocolate. The second trailer was also found in Lahr, near the border with France. 2/3 of the chocolate and the thief were gone. Police say they launched a search for these thieves and are appealing for any witnesses to come forward. So if you had received chocolate from such a questionable source, better eat it now.
Well, you don't want any tainted chocolate.
Damn it, I told those guys not to get caught. How hard is it?
Anything else, or that'll be all, Gonzo?
Well, now we know why Hocus is angry.
Ooh, spicy. I like it.
Hey, I may hate Valentine's Day, but I still make a fortune selling chocolate.
Anyway, Gonzo, what is the last of the news?
Well, there's two others.
Okay.
Are you tired of spoiled brats trying to treat their pets as service animals, even using fake documents so they can bring their pets on the plane or the restaurant? Hate how they're affecting real people with real service animals?
I've never heard about this, but continue.
Well, the state of Washington is set to stop this bullshit, introducing House Bill 2822, which aims to crack down on people who take advantage of the rules so they can have the same privileges as disabled people who actually legitimately need the assistance of legitimate service animals, which includes allowing dogs into public places such as restaurants. The bill also makes it clear that businesses should not discriminate and cannot discriminate against people who acquire legitimate service animals or charge them extra to put up with them. This also includes a clause that says food establishments, quote, shall make reasonable modifications in policies, practices, or procedures to prevent the use of, for an example, a miniature horse by an individual with a disability. The bill is currently in the House Judiciary Committee.
Interesting. Well, it is good that their people are getting their rights protected and not being exploited for personal needs.
Okay, hold on.
Did you have one more story, Gonzo, or no?
One more. A man who drove a van into a crowd of Muslims near a North London mosque last year has just been sentenced to life in prison today with a minimum of 14 years. No, wait, 43 years. I misread that. Darren Osborne, 48, was found guilty of murdering Makram Ali, 51, and injuring 9 other Muslims after deliberately plowing into a cart of people with a truck in Finsbury Park shortly after midnight, June of 2017. During trial, he claimed he had an accomplice named Dave driving, but it was proven false. The judge says Osborne had planned a suicide mission and expected to be shot dead by police, as it's claimed he was rapidly radicalized over the internet by those determined to spread hatred of Muslims, according to public court documents, and a letter that was found at the crime scene calling Muslims rapists and ferals. He was charged in accordance to the Criminal Justice Act of 2003 and the Counterterrorism Act of 2008. This comes after 9 days on trial.
Oh dear, well, I'm a little bit lost of words for that. Not to be rude.
Be thankful that it's just kind of silly to try to run over Muslims just because you hate them.
Well, I do hate a lot of things, but I wouldn't want to cause harm. I'm not like that.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. Is.
Well, is that it of our local news, or?
Yep.
All right, and now on with the main event. We have here right now in our studio Miss Sapphire Heartsong, A.K.A. Animechristy. Say hello to everyone, my darling.
Hi. I exist. I draw porn sometimes. I don't know what to really say, but I'm saying anything just because I can.
Oh, don't be nervous. Now, this is your first time getting interviewed, or no?
I've been interviewed before, but never live. Actually, no, I did do a live interview here, a couple of years ago. I forget when, though. So it's not my first time being interviewed, but it was nerve-wracking even then, because that's when I first met you all.
Well, I'm glad to have you come back for another sort of update, if you will. So, how's the art business coming?
Pretty good. Lots and lots of money. Not really much to say other than I just do what I do and I get paid for it.
Now, I have a question. What made you want to get into not safe for work art or, frankly, porn?
Well, a better question would be, what made you got into art in the first place?
True.
Well, okay. Alright, so this is sort of a story from, like, my childhood, well, IRL childhood.
Okay.
In middle school, I normally would, like, draw for fun in class and whatnot, and I would draw things like Pokemon, and I would draw, like, I was getting into Sonic back then. I was a pleb, I didn't know any better, I'm sorry.
We had to start somewhere.
Yeah. Where was I? Oh yeah. But in middle school, I was bullied heavily and severely. So there was this one day, I was in a German class, I was just drawing and whatnot, and the assignment for that day was, okay, you need to draw, whatever, like, anything, like, oh, it can be different types of fruit, different types of, group things, but they had to be in certain colors in German, because that's what I was studying at the time. And the teacher decides to leave, and I'm sitting there, I'm drawing my Pokemon and whatnot, in different colors and whatnot, and I've got two bullies, like, sitting in front of me and behind me, and they're just picking on me brutally, like, over this, because I'm drawing Pokemon, because that was when it was in the middle of its downfall at the time, it wasn't popular. And, I was getting picked on and whatnot. And this girl just came behind me, or she came up to those guys and said, well, at least she can draw. And that, like, sparked everything into, like, holy crap, this actually isn't bad. So then I started, like, doing art ever since. That in my weeby dreams during middle school was, I wanted to be a manga artist!
So what do you want to do now compared to what I guess, your childhood dream was? Do you still want to be, how do you pronounce that? Manga, right?
Manga.
Yes.
Like the Japanese,
Oh, those.
Like the Japanese books, yes.
I see what you're talking about. Yes, dear. So, has that changed since you were, wee young?
I don't want to be a manga artist anymore. One, I don't enjoy drawing traditionally. Two, it took me years just to finish one volume, and it sucked. I was a pleb back then. I'm still a pleb now, but I've gotten better.
You scrub!
What's a pleb?
Yeah, I'm a scrub. I'm a scrub, and, well, I'm trying to think, where was I? Sorry, I have these rambling moments where I just can't remember what I said.
You were explaining about how your art, what your goals and ambitions were versus now versus when you were younger. So what has that changed?
When I was younger, I wanted to be a manga artist, but then after like 2 years of working on the same volume of a story that was going nowhere and it was just absolute amateur work, I kind of gave up on it and just did what I wanted up until like my senior year graduation when I got my first tablet. And then I started doing digital art. And that's where I am now. I want to do digital art.
Ooh, wonderful. Now, I guess, is there any techniques and things that you picked up along the way? I guess the better question is, are you more natural gifted or did you take traditional classes? Where does that lie?
Somewhere in between. I had some raw talent, but I had a bit of a drive, like in high school, to pursue art up until my my junior year. Like after my junior year, when I was in my senior year, I thought, I'm not gonna take art anymore. It's probably going to get me nowhere in life. Blah 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 blah. All the common beliefs that people see when, they look into art, because my family highly sort of discouraged my ambitions to become an artist. Like, they saw it as a hobby, and I did too. I focused on my hobbies, but I didn't really put anything into it. Like, oh, I'm not gonna grow up to be an artist. I'm not that good. Well, ironic, considering where I am now. But I didn't figure out that this was what I wanted to do even after college until, well, my first year of college. I was sent to my advisor's office many, many times over the course of like 4 weeks at least to figure out where I wanted to be, like majorly. And every single time, even when I was taking a personalized test, every single direction pointed me towards artists, and that's where it's like, okay, this is what I want to do.
Ah, interesting. Now, you have a relationship currently. So how has that been with your lover? Were you in a relationship the last time we spoke, or no?
Yes, I was still in the same relationship.
I see. So how has that been?
Oh my goodness. Well, I talk to my lover very often, like almost every day. He's currently on the road at the moment. I know that Hocus here wanted us to have an interview, like with both of us in it. But he's currently traveling across the country at the moment.
Ah, ooh, that's
so
nice.
I'm where I am, and he's with internet working on stuff while on the road.
So does he has he called you, text message? I suppose you guys since.
Oh yes, he messaged me. He messages me like via texting and whatnot. I tried calling him, but his dad ends up picking up the phone, and then it's awkward, and then I hang up out of awkward obligation.
Oh, that sounds adorable. Now, how long has this relationship been going on?
Well, we finally got together July 9th, 2016, so it's over a year, but it's closing in on 2 years and 5 months.
Oh, wow. So, I guess the proper question to ask, how have you two been talking about the future as together? I'm not going to talk about the marriage part, but what do you think about, I guess, the future? Let's be a little bit broad about this.
Future-wise, we have been talking about moving in together and whatnot,
Ooh.
Like, just a little apartment, at least until I finish college, like here where I am currently, since he's already graduated. And then after that, we've had plans to go to Michigan.
Ooh,
and live
in
there,
Michigan
like
you?
after college.
What's in Michigan?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm mostly following him in that point. Because, I'm trying to think. It's more of like where he grew up and his family's there, and it's also closer to my family since I'm in Ohio.
So it's a nice medium point, is what you're telling me.
Yep.
Ooh, that's lovely. So, do you ever want to get a house with him or all that sort of traditional stuff?
If we were to have kids, I would want to get a house. But
So
right
we're going
now,
down
I'm
the
at that
kid
point in my
route.
life.
So
I'm at that point in my life where I'd be happy even if we were living in a small studio apartment together.
Ah, okay. I've been taking quite a bit of mic. Is there anything you, Gaza or Hocus, that you want to ask?
Hang on, something's happening.
Hocus?
Internet's going in and out.
It keeps dying on
All right.
Yeah.
Well, in the meantime, I guess I'll ask. Now, there's a question that's been burning. I bet everybody who's tuned in right now has this question burning on their butts. So how did you get into this whole My Little Pony analysis community?
I don't remember, actually. It's been so long. I don't remember.
Now, do you like critiquing My Little Pony?
During the time when I joined, I did. It's sort of like kind of mellowed out on my end. Like, I'm not really into it anymore. But I'm more happy like doing art and, being happy doing that.
You keep going far away from the microphone. You're kind of going in and out. If you
I am?
Oh, okay, there you are. All right.
Oh, sorry, I probably have my... Never mind. Anyways, so... I'm not really into doing analysis as much anymore. I know, shocking, since I've been associated with the community for, I think, 3 years. But I've sort of more become involved, at least like art-wise. Like, I do title cards for Josh Scorcher right now. Who has been well known, and he's been well known even before his My Little Pony stuff. He also does video game stuff, and I do title cards for both his video game and pony stuff. Like, he does countdowns and other stuff, so I take care of that.
Oh, nice. That's very interesting. Now, now, let's, what was I saying? Oh, yes. Now, do you, like working with him? Is he fun to work with?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, like, working with Josh, it's mostly kind of, well, I mostly talk with, his current relationship, Ari, the fiery secretary, Aramu.
Oh, okay.
Josh is usually like, okay, I want this, this, and this, and then when I'm done with it, he pays me. There's not really much of a working relationship outside of, what we call Sunday Fun Days, where we would watch a movie and whatnot and react to it.
Oh, that
And
sounds a
it's
lot like
me,
fun.
and the other members of the Fiery Joker Productions who are in on it when they're available on Sundays.
Ooh, that must be a lot of fun. What's your favorite part about, besides that, what's your favorite part about working with somebody, who has a very ground standing? Do they, guide you in any way, or do they give you great advice?
Like, what do you mean by that? Repeat the question.
I guess do they sort of guide you, if they've been around the block, I guess, with, it's YouTube that he does, correct?
Yes.
Well, does he sort of guide you and give you tips if you need help?
No. I usually do the research on my own. How commissions work on my end is, I take a description that the person's given me, and I make sketches, and I do all this work, and I'll show them the work in progress, saying, hey, is this fine? Is this what you're looking for? And then they say yes or no, and I work depending on what they want. Josh is a different case. In his case, he doesn't care what I draw as long as I give it to him on time. It was confusing at first because I was so used to that system with people, like, saying, okay, this is what I want, this is not what I want, but it's become different, where I can just draw how I please and not have to worry about it. At first I was worried about it because he's had another title card artist for years, and I thought, oh crap, I'm not gonna live up to this guy. Turns out I'm fine either way, as long as I'm getting paid.
Oh, wow. Now, has it been... So, it's been fun and, I guess, a learning experience for you.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. He sounds like a sweetheart of a man.
He is a sweetheart, like, when he's actually around.
So, what's he like? Is he like a huggable teddy bear?
At cons he was, like, okay, how I ended up getting the job in the first place with Josh. It was at BronyCon 2017. Like, I was still I was working for Silver Quill and Mad Munchkin as their table head and, in a way, organizer.
Mm-hmm.
In a way, I am an organizer when it comes to pricing and whatnot now. So, I forgot where I was. Darn it.
You were talking about being an organizer of BronyCon?
Oh, right. And it was after Silver Quill's panel. Like, Anthony C. was hosting a panel at the time, so a lot of people were there. I was, according to Silver, the only friend who came to his panel. I mean, I can understand why people would go to Anthony C.'s panel. I mean, it was his first time coming to the States. Anyways, that and they were premiering, like, a animation at the time. So, after Silver and Antony's panel, there was a little bit of a meet and greet, like, outside the con room, because we all had to leave, and I was helping Silver out. And, you know, people were taking their questions, and a few fans came up to me, like, to say hi and whatnot. And one of my fans noticed that Josh Scorcher was right there, and she asked me, "Hey, do you know Josh? Have you ever talked with him before?" And I explained to her my side and whatnot, like, "Oh yeah, I've talked to him on a few occasions. There was one conversation we had, but that's pretty much all he knows of me. I don't even think he knows I exist." And then he looked at me like, "Yeah, I know who you are." I nearly shit my pants, like, "Holy shit, you gotta believe me."
Oh, that's such a charming story. Oh. So, now you also said that you have wonderful friends such as Mr. Quill. Now, how long have you two known each other?
Okay, so this dates back to when I first got started on analysis. I was a bit of a pleb at the time, being a 17-year-old teenager.
Mm-hmm.
And I went up to him on his DeviantArt asking, like, at the time I was just getting started, "Hey, could you critique me?" So, I left it at that, and he didn't get back to me until, like, a month later when he actually, came to my channel, watched one of my videos, commented, and then subscribed.
Oh, how cute! And you've been friends ever since?
We became friends, like, after I ended up joining on his other podcast that I do with another friend of ours called Norman Sanzo, the MBS show.
Ooh, what's that about?
Basically our little, like, reviewing podcast that we get to do every week or so. And I have been kind of on and off lately due to IRL reasons.
Oh, that's understandable, Diva.
Yeah, we record on Sunday mornings, so yeah. We record on Sunday mornings, and you know, we hang out, chit chat, like, somewhere in between the show and back. I've been on there for about 2 years.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun.
It is sometimes. Depends on the podcast. There are days where I'm just sitting there playing with my DS, and other days I'm actually contributing. It depends on the day, I guess.
Well, don't let them catch you saying that, dear.
I don't think they'd ever join in on this.
Don't worry, they won't find you here, dear. I promise I'll hide you.
Okay.
In my dildo closet. You'll be safe there.
Oh God, why?
Oh, I have a collection, dear.
More like, why would you even hide her there in the first place?
According to Gonzo's reaction, I don't think I want to know where you
The
are.
dildo closet. She wants to hide you in a dildo closet.
Oh, well, that'd be fun.
See?
What?
She has the right idea.
Anyways. But yeah, we've been good friends ever since, and, you know, he hired me for his table, and actually, this year for BronyCon, if we can get our vendor application to pass over, we should be vending at BronyCon 18.
You know, that was funny. I was about to ask you that because I remember last time you were on the show, you did say that you were doing vending or making.
I was making stuff, but it didn't pull through because of BronyCon's terrible Artist Alley application system. It was a race that I couldn't reach, but the applications were closed within 2 minutes. I couldn't beat it.
Oh,
So,
I'm so sorry.
like, Silver ended up getting his table at the last minute. It was a race for him as well when he was applying at for the con.
Oh, so you two are doing it together, right?
Last year I didn't get to be a vendor, but Mad Munchkin was a vendor at the table. And they brought me along for assistance because when we got to BronyCon 2017, our table was the busiest table at the con. Not even lying. You should have seen the huge line that stretched like feet, like at least like 12 or more feet, like across like our wall. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It was a long line with like 2 lines actually, because there was like one side for Silver, one side for Maddie, and they're telling me like, Sappy, can you hand me this? Okay. Sappy, I need this. Here you go. And it went on like that for at least like 3 hours. It was a busy table.
So are you going to be vending this year?
I plan to. I mean, I have the money ready. I just have to make prints and you know, get that all taken out. I've actually got a friend of mine, Kitty. I believe you know her.
Oh yes, my others. Yes.
Yes, her and her boyfriend are driving me down to the con this year, and I'm going to be taking like, you know, my suitcase full of clothes and all the essentials that I need, and I'm going to be at least. I'm thinking of taking a box like to take my my prints and whatnot in, because I plan on selling like a bunch of different types of merchandise.
Ooh, so you all are going down together?
Yes, it'll be fun.
Ooh, that does sound like fun. Do you have any plans, all of you?
Well, I'm mostly going to be sitting at a table, hoping that people buy my art. I also have plans to make a BronyCon exclusive, because I'm not the only one who will be vending at the table with Silver. It'll be me, Silver, Mad Munchkin, Lightning Bliss, and Keyframe vending at that table. Or tables, because we ordered a corner table as well.
I want to go to BronyCon, but I don't have the funds.
I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm working with my commissions and whatnot, hoping to get the money for the con.
What if someone's interested in commissioning you? Where do they go?
Usually people message me through my DeviantArt, or they like message me directly through either Discord or Skype. I've also got a coffee page running for if people just want like a simple commission or want to pay me $3 just because they can.
You know, I will definitely put that below. I definitely understand Kitty, especially, working with her. Well, it's been an on and off pain in the ass. I'll have to admit she hasn't been the greatest, to be perfectly honest. She's sometimes been lacking and slacking. No offense to you, dear, but you don't really finish half of the stuff I request and need.
Don't worry. I'll make sure.
Please
Sometimes
slap
I have
her
to
in the
make
ass
sure
for me.
Scatterbrain doesn't like stop. Maybe I'll have her dedicate a few of her streams to her artwork.
I also posted in the chat, like, if that's
Fair
okay.
Yes, I posted in
Promo.
the. You are fine. You are most definitely fine. I was going to do that anyway. So yes. But
if you want to buy me a coffee, that'd be great.
Now, what is coffee?
Coffee. It's pronounced like coffee.
It's like Patreon, except instead of like paying like monthly or waiting for like something to come out, you can pay like an artist right on the spot just because.
It's basically like a tip jar, and it's got the formality of buying someone a nice cup of coffee.
Yay!
Ooh, nice. I see definitely your first little sketch on there. It's quite cute.
Yay!
Well,
actually, that person ended up joining my boyfriend's Discord just for the hell of it. And I saw him. It's like, oh, hey, you're that guy who gave me money. Hi.
oh, how adorable! Well, I bet they know
Oh.
that you are very appreciated. And are you vending by yourself? Did you buy the table by yourself?
No. Actually, the name is going under Silverquill's table. Like,
I want to go and hug that man. He just seems so huggable.
he is huggable. He's also a pain in the ass sometimes.
Also, I got one question to ask you, Safi. It's kind of unrelated, but it is. When did the whole Papa Pizza Pone joke start?
Well, there's a room that shall not be named that was involved in this development, but okay, so I was bored and was seeing like people kind of hooking up in like a family role thing, and I was like, that sounds fun. That looks fun. I looked around and automatically was like, hey Joey or Jasper, hi. Want to be my Papa Pizza Phone? What? it was all through convincing of like his girlfriend Harmony Dancer, who they have been dating for 6 years.
Oh, wow.
Just a fun fact. Anyways.
That is a committed relationship.
Yes, they are in a very committed relationship considering she's in Australia and he's in the States.
Oh,
yeah.
Have they actually met?
Yes, they have at one BrainCon. I believe it was 2012. Other than that, I'm not sure. So, yeah, they're in a happy relationship, and I kind of sunk myself into it. And then, you know, we started talking about it, and it came to a point where Jasper was like, okay, I'll deal with this. And we had sort of like a Dexter Dee relationship thing going anyway, like whenever we talk, because we hang out and outside of Skype and whatnot. Well, not outside of Skype, but, you know, outside of like videos and whatnot.
Ooh, that's
Like,
nice.
Like, I give him adorableness in order to make him forgive me. For every little thing I do.
I don't know much about this pizza person pony, but do they actually make pizza?
In real life, no. But in videos, yes, they make pizza.
My darling witch pony, did you want to ask our guest of honor anything?
No!
Unless our internet's going in and out. I don't know, AT&T might be suffering an outage.
How about you, Gonzo? Did you want
It is, because my ping.
Ping.
Her ping is, like, going into the thousands.
Oh my.
Gonzo, could you also moderate the YouTube chat, my darling?
I'm using your restream.
Oh, okay.
Oh, speaking of the devil, there is a Jasper Pony in the YouTube.
Wait, really? Where? I don't have
Turner, he's in the YouTube.
Oh boy. Hi, Papa Pizza Phone.
Hello.
Papa Pizza Phone.
Hello, Daddy.
Oh my god.
Pizza Pony. How hot.
I need to find the Radio Molly YouTube real quick.
Here, I'll give you the link.
Well.
Please do.
Hocus, did you want to ask our darling guest anything else? Or should we let our sexy listeners that are listening ask her some sexy questions?
Go on in.
Well, before we actually go on commercial break, let's check the Radio Molly Tumblr and see if we have any hot and sexy questions. Pancho Viva says, To be honest, Princess Molly, you're more than just a sexy voice. You rather talk of topics wonderfully, and more wonderful insight to make what you're talking about more understandable and entertaining to listen in. A terrible pickup line. You're an angel, 'cause have sex with me. That's more just out in the open here, dear. Let's see. No, that was Gabby Gums. Okay, I think these are old messages. I did check the royal... Let's check the royal answer machine, shall we? Mate, bring in the royal answer machine for me, please. Oh, yes. Oh, I just love this.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so...
By the way, apparently it's Hocus's fault. I know what you did.
Alright.
You know what you did.
I am not a feel-bad man. We're waiting till the...
What? I feel done, Sud. What?
I can't even make out half the things he says.
Is there a hang-up button?
She's in control of it, which means we have no fucking say in the matter.
Well, that was one of the many in our question of rosters. So, sexy subjects, it's your turn. Join the Radio Molly call center. You have to be 18 and older to join. Or you can also send us a message on our royal answer machine on our Tumblr, audiomollyreplies.tumblr.com. Or you can send us a message. If not that, send us an email on RadioMollyLive@gmail.com or tweet at us, RadioMollyLive. And you can ask our wonderful guests of honor any questions that you wish, or us if you want to. So, how do you guys feel about going on a short commercial break and we'll get back together maybe 5 minutes?
I'm still in shock of that last call. What?
I didn't even understand half of it.
Something about being a virgin, they didn't get fucked, blah 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 blah.
Oh, go fuck a boat.
What? Go fuck a boat? That's a new one, my husband. Ooh, I love it when you say fuck. Fuck me, God. So have sex with me right now, right in the studio.
How about fuck you?
Oh, yes, please. Thank you.
I ship.
Anyway, we're gonna be going on a short commercial break. Send in those answers and we'll be taking live calls right after these short messages. Now, Gonzo, you need to be the royal tit rubber today.
I did not sign up for it.
Alright, we're going on a break.
No matter what I say, days will come and go. No matter what I say, nothing's set in stone. No matter what I say, days go by. I know. No matter what I say, days will come and go. No matter what I say, nothing's set in stone. No matter what I say, days go by. Bye bye.
Hungry, you say? Well, I got the thing for you. Really? Yes, Little Seizures Pizza.
Excuse me?
At Little Seizures Pizza, you're gonna get an epileptic taste that will shock your taste buds.
That doesn't sound safe at all.
Our pizza can have many different combos, so you can mix and match any toppings.
You're not even listening to me.
Our pizza has been guaranteed to give you the edge that you need to go on with your day.
You know what? Screw this. I'm going to the Moulin Hoove.
So come on down to Little Seashore's Pizza. You'll convulse for how good this pizza is.
What's up, you hot and sexy listeners? Welcome to Kiba's Valentine's Corner, where I set up members of the Radio Molly crew up for dates. Today's cast member is Ricky Foxtarts. Ricky Foxtarts is a fox. He loves long walks, squid snacks, and chilling out by the beach. He also likes editing, video making, and arting. Yes, it says right there, arting. So I hope you're looking forward to him. He is here. He is waiting for you. So come on down and call 867-986-75309. Call us in and pick up your date today. What is up, you hot and sexy listeners? Kiba Kush here, and you're listening to Kiba's Valentine's Corner, where I set up the Radio Molly crew up for dates. Today's cast member is Vlad. Vlad is a diamond dog who classified. Everything on here is classified. Did he get a hold of my... whatever. If you want to date Vlad, our resident diamond dog, Skinwalker, then call 867-8675-309. So call now. He's waiting for you.
When the clock strikes 6:30, babe, time to head for golden lights. It's a good time for a great taste dinner at McDonald's. It's Mac tonight. Come on, make it Mac tonight.
Elvira here, mistress of the dark and sometimes surfer babe, because Coors Light is the official beer of Halloween, and the party's at the beach. Malibu Beach, where you can hang ten. Look, Frankie and Annette. And of course, when it's time to chill, just reach for that cooler of Coors Light. Aged ice cold, never frozen stiff. It's the right beer now for Halloween. Just look for the silver bullet smooth display and dig up your friends now for a party at the beach. Happy Halloween.
It's not about anything else.
Go to your room and lock the door, cause when you try it once, you want to try it some more. Size doesn't matter, and that's a fact. It might be small, but it's a big impact. Bust a nut, bust a nut. Grab a bag of corn nuts and bust a nut. They're lightly toasted and hard as well. Enjoy yourself, we won't tell. Everybody does it, they like it a lot. You can do it at school, just don't get caught. It takes a few minutes if you don't delay. Take your time, it could last all day. Bust a nut, bust a nut. Grab a bag of corn nuts and bust a nut. They're lightly toasted and hard as well. Enjoy yourself, we won't tell.
Corn Nuts, an intensely crunchy corn snack, comes in 7 nut-busting flavors. Bust a nut at a convenience store near you.
What's up, you hot and sexy listeners? Kiba Kush here, and you're listening to Kiba's Valentine's Corner, where I set up the Radio Molly crew up for dates. Today's date of choice? Sharp Wing. Politics. Occasional conversation, politics. If you're a one for politics and opening up your mind, Sharp Wing is the one for you. So please call the number 869-867-5309 to come get the most open-minded man on the show out with you tonight for a nice, casual political conversation. Come and get him. He's waiting.
Why is it we never hear about the good things kids do?
Stories. 2 teenagers are accused of drug-related
It's like commercial break.
And we are back, sexy subjects. Thank you so much for staying tuned on the show. Again, we are taking questions from all of you sexy subjects, and we are ready to hear what you have to say. Hello, Daddy Pizza Pony. I hope you don't mind being so forward. You seem very cute from what Miss Animechristy, A.K.A. Sapphire Hot Song, says to me. Okay. Let's get started. Who do we have right here in the waiting room?
We have a Saint Agony. That's pretty much it.
Agony. All right, bring the sexy subject in.
All right, doing just that.
Boy.
Hello, you're on the air with Radio Money. Who are you? Sexy subject, and where are you from? As Gonzo is dying.
It's just me a cough.
And he left.
Oh, okay then. Does this normally happen?
I think he forgot to fucking unmute himself or something. You forgot to give him that stage direction.
Sexy subjects.
Or maybe he's just hanging out here without a damn clue. Let me guess. I'm waiting on this to apply.
Alright, you sexy
Well, shit, I did it again.
Well, in the meantime, let's see if we have any speak pipes of sorts. So,
hold on, let me see what he says.
Let's check
it out. Oh, speak pipes. I was trying to think of speak pipes. I don't know why.
Alright, who else do we have in the way here room?
We have Havoc.
Alright, let's bring him in. Hello,
Hi,
you're on
Thurston.
the air with Radio Money and the sexy bedtime team. Who are you, darling, and where are you from?
As he has his mic muted.
Dear,
Unmute yourself.
Hello?
Why does everybody have their mic muted?
Son of... what happens? Sorry about that,
The
everyone.
way here is when you go into the way here, it's kind of mandated.
It's good to see you all, guys. It's been a while. It's me, Havoc.
Hi. Hello, dear. So, what do you have to have your question answered?
How has everyone been? And it's good to see you again.
Why?
Oh, I've been sexy as ever.
Oh.
That's typical for you.
Did you have any of a question for our dear guest of honor?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Christy, just curious. When you draw Pokemon, what is actually your favorite one to draw in your free time?
In my free time? I don't really draw Pokemon that often as much. I'm trying to think which is my favorite. Probably Umbreon because it's easy and cute and I like Umbreon.
Oh, okay. I would have thought of a Vaporeon.
Vaporeon's too complicated for me. I mean, I like Vaporeon as Pokemon, but it's too complicated to draw sometimes because of that fin and the head thing. Other than that, I like the tail. I like drawing the tail.
I figured Jolteon would have been a bigger pain in the butt.
I hate Jolteon too.
Did you have any other questions?
Both as a Pokemon and a drawing subject.
I think that's good for now, Molly. I'll head my way back to the bar.
Thank you so much for coming
Okay,
on
thank
the air.
you.
No problem. See you later, everyone.
All right.
Laters. Now let's try saying Agony again before he pisses me off. He got a little snappy.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well then.
Here's hoping.
Hello, you're on the air with the Radio Molly and crew. Who are you, sexy baby, and where are you from?
Don't forget to unmute yourself.
Okay, I muted myself.
Okay.
Hi, do you have
Sorry
a question?
about that. Yes.
Alright, what's your question, dear?
Molly, why do you like bananas so much?
Is that really a question to be asking? It's pretty a logic answer if you think about it.
I'm about to
Oh,
have a
boy.
conniption fit with this.
Oh, calm down. But put two and two together and I think you'll figure it out. Anything else, dear?
That was my only question. Sorry.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Time to hand you off to the bar.
Yep.
All right.
Who do we have next?
Yeah.
We have David Wiz, and we also have Josh Scott. Which one do you want?
Doesn't matter. Bring one or the other in.
Okay, how about Josh Scott? I always liked him.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Hello, you're on the air with Radio Molly and crew and the sexy bedtime team. Who are you, honey bunny, and where are you from? If not, do you have a question for us? If not that, do you have a question for our guest of honor?
Hi.
I do have a question for Christy.
All right.
Yay.
Since you're an artist, what's your favorite piece that you've drawn?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. Like looking at my current gallery that I have pulled up, right now my favorite is Unicorn Sapphy, but my favorite set pieces I've done so far is my MLP anime fashion series.
Oh, cool.
Oh, what does that consist of besides?
It's just like the main 6+ Starlight Glimmer and Sunset Shimmer in like anime forms as I see them in their natural state of fashion, like how I'd see them dress up as.
Like pony or anthro?
Human.
Oh, okay.
Like they're human anime girls dressed in a set fashion.
Ah, okay. So kind of matches their theme in a sense.
Yeah, like if I can put a link in the general chat of the
You can also share it with
example.
Creators Corner.
Oh, there's a Creators Corner?
Yes,
Oh,
place
yeah,
where-
scroll down a little bit.
Sharpwing decided to do some remodeling in here.
Right below the gaming section.
Oh,
So yeah, there's a bit.
I can remove it then.
Right then.
But
mistakes happen.
Community feedback. I don't see the
It's
creative
right
section.
below gaming and right above the art and porn.
Oh, I see now.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Anyway, is there anything else that you want to ask, my dear?
No, not at the moment. No.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on, dear.
No problemo.
All right. Well, see you later
Time
then.
to toss him to the bar.
Okay.
Hey, you go.
Okay. Who do we have next?
Sammy Agony wanted to try again, but I'm not gonna let him. I'd rather get David Wiz.
All right. Bring David Wiz in. Hello, you're on the air with Radio Molly and the sexy bedtime team. Who are you, darling, and where are you from?
Good evening, everyone. It's David Wiz. How are y'all doing tonight?
Ah, it's Neil Patrick Harrison! Please sign my tit and ass!
I'd be happy to autograph it.
Yay, sign my ass cheek! Anyway, so what is your question?
Which one? Which ass cheek?
Both.
Take a pick.
Anyway, dear, what's your question for us, or do you have a question for our guest of honor?
I have a question for you, Sappy. With all the art that you've seen and you've done, what is either the cringiest thing that you've made, or what is the cringiest thing that you've seen someone else do?
Well, cringiest thing I've seen someone else do, I can't tell you because I've seen so much cringy art on the internet. Cringiest thing I've done, it was like a free commission at the time or whatever. It was some. Actually, no, I could tell you what the cringiest thing I've seen done is after I tell you what I've drawn. When I was a kid, well, not like a kid, but like 16 and not really internet savvy. I drew this guy's OC because he requested it. Like, I didn't have commissions at the time because, you know, they weren't plausible on my end. He wanted me to draw, like, his character kissing, like, Flutter or whatever the, you know, like those, the purple Pegasus twins from Season 2. It was from, like, the Flutter Shy episode, if you remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them is Cloudy something, I forget. That was the cringiest thing I've drawn, and regarding the same person, they it's not really art that I've seen, but it was the cringiest thing I've seen. It was this guy on Facebook. He had this picture of him with a Photoshop vector of Rarity, and he was kneeling down on his knees, proposing to her. And the Rarity vector, he was going for like crying tears of joy, but she looked like she was crying tears of pain, like she was trapped in like agony, so it was funny yet cringy at the same time. Yeah,
Oh,
Hurricane
Lord.
Fluttershy, that was the one.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
Oh,
I even
my
pointed
Lord.
out he did not like that. I was just, why? The worst part is he found me on Tumblr a few years later, and it's like, nope, I'm not talking with you. I've
Nope.
seen your shit. No.
Oh dear.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Flitter and Cloud Chaser, that's who I'm thinking of.
So is there anything else you wanted to ask David Wiz?
Nothing really to ask. I just comment on something. I know I think you were talking about BronyCon this year and how busy the booth was. I can testament to that because I was in line for that. I was in line in there, and holy crap!
Yeah. See?
So many people. Like there was like lines for the actual booth, and then there were like huddles of people around the booth just to say hi to some of the other reviewers there.
Yeah, I remember that. Like, we had to physically tell people don't stand right next to the booth or, like, right by the sides of the booth because we had to stretch it out because there was hardly any room on our end.
Oh, yeah.
And, there was also, like, this, it was a long line. That and we had some really, cringy story people, but
Yeah.
maybe that's for another time.
Yeah.
Wheelie, wheelie!
I
What's
saw.
a squealy wheelie?
I encountered some people
She
at
was
that
a
booth.
very young girl, but she had a really annoying voice. And she wouldn't shut up.
Oh dear.
I think there was a guy, like I was trying to meet Dr. Wolf, let's say hi to him and stuff like that, and there was a guy about like coming up to him, and I felt bad for him, but it was cringy at the same time where he's going like, "Hey, Dr. Wolf, do you remember me from last year?" And not Dr. Wolf, all credit to him being nice and everything, just saying like, "I meet a lot of people." It's like, oh my god. I felt so bad for Dr. Wolf. I felt so bad for the kid too. It's like, oh, and I was watching this all happen in front of me. It's like, oh no.
It's very awkward to say the least.
Yeah.
I mean, I've pulled some cringy stuff at BronyCon. Like I saw ANY like and smiling and whatnot, and you know I saw Keyframe like sort of half smiling and awkwardly waving back, and I didn't know what they were doing. And I don't know, ANY was like making these faces and whatnot at me or whatever. I couldn't tell what was going on. And the first thing that came out of my mouth was, "Don't worry, I won't steal your boyfriend if you don't steal mine." Why the fuck did I say that? I don't know. It was a bad moment on my part. I didn't know what the fuck was going on in my brain. It was probably all the dopamine overloading in my brain. It was a lot of excitement.
Oh dear,
Oh, yeah.
oh my, oh me. Well,
Yeah.
That was my awkward moment. I didn't know what the fuck was going on at the time, I guess.
I suppose that we all get like that. I guess sometimes we're really big, I guess, fans, if that's the correct term to use.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, I had a bit of a fangirl moment. It was my first time meeting you at a con because I've only been to BronyCon 2016 and, well, BronyCon this year. Or last year. This year will be my third. Anyways.
Ah, nice. I can't wait to hear all about it.
I would go to BronyCon this year, but I'm probably deploying in July, so yeah.
Oh dear. Well, hopefully you'll be safe.
Yes, especially where I'm going.
Please be safe.
Where are you gonna go, if you don't mind me asking?
I am gonna go to Afghanistan.
Fuck.
Please do
Yeah,
not.
I-
Please
there.
be very, very careful.
Oh, trust
Please.
me. I know. I'm gonna be as careful as I possibly can be.
Is there anything else you want to ask?
No, I think that's it. That's all I can really think of. I mean, I will say, wish I could have met you, Safi, at BronyCon, but I think at the time you were busy helping with the
Yeah,
booth, and
I
dang,
was
I was
busy helping everybody else. I
yeah,
was
but
trying to get
I
everything
I
set up.
saw you, but I didn't actually meet you.
That's fine. I was probably also in the back eating Maddie's food because she didn't want it.
Yeah.
That candied bacon sandwich, oh my god.
Is there anything else, David Wiz?
Nope. I think that's it. Yeah. Hope y'all have a good rest of the night, and I shall talk to y'all later.
Alright.
Boy.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Alright, let's put him back. There we go. Okay. Do we have anyone else in the waiting room?
Saint Agony wants another shot with our actual question.
Alright.
Okay.
Hello, you're on the air with Radio Molly and crew.
Sorry, I'm back.
Hello.
Christy.
Hi, I'm here.
So, ever worked with any other, like, reviewers?
Plenty of other reviewers actually. Wolf, Silverquill, not really Mad Munchin on like a work level or a analyst level. Although she and I are good friends. I've worked with plenty of other reviewers, but mostly they come on for my channel. I hardly collaborate with anybody else on their channel, except for as a cameo. Although I do collab with some of the smaller analysts every now and then. Like when they ask, like, oh, hey, Safi, want to do a collab? Okay.
Alright.
Depends on the person, though. I mostly just hang out and do my own thing.
Any other questions?
Well, once again, that's about it. Thanks, anyways.
Alright. Thank
No
you.
problem. Boy!
Boy.
Alright, let's put him back in here. Okay.
Good?
Let's check out the Royal Tumblr. The Royal Mailbox is now open. JTS500 asks, good evening for all of you. My question is for your guest. I heard she used to draw Pokemon, so my question is this. Out of all the Pokemon in Sun and Moon, including, which one is your favorite?
Pokemon Sun and Moon, huh?
No,
My
I think
favorite,
they're asking for all of them.
I know my top 2 Pokemon, like, right off the bat. Top 3. In no particular order, my 3 favorite Pokemon from Sun and Moon are Primarina, what's her name? Serena, and not to be confused with the Serena from anime and Kalos, and Alolan Ninetales. I actually have a shiny of all 3 of those Pokemon.
Ah, interesting. Alright.
All of them are female. Yeah, I hit the jackpot with a female shiny for Primarina. I actually was about ready to name it Fabio because every time I tried to hatch a shiny starter, it was always male. So I figured, okay, this time I have a set name for if it turns out to be male. And, well, I was wrong.
Also, I decided to go to the Gossip Land. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with what's going on, but we have some anonymous writer going by the synonym Gabby Gums. And they keep writing things about us, and not a lot of them are correct. So I decided to peek over there and see what it is. And looking at it, somebody named the Time Killer, A.K.A, says, "Hello, Miss Gabby Gums, how are you? Any gossip lately?" Gabby replies, "There has been nothing very big on, but I can assure you I've been watching everything and getting quite a bit of stuff from my source. Stay tuned because more is coming. XOXO. I wonder what kind of fake hooery she's going to, or he's going to, juice up next. We don't even know who this person is. We haven't even heard from them in a while. Hopefully that'll be the last of them, but it seems that they've been active, so..." They even claim that Kiba, what was it? Kiba had something special about him. Let me just go through the post. Yes, here we go. Does Kiba keep cold, wet socks on his hooves with onion at the bottom? I don't even know. Alright, we have another person here that wants to probably ask a question. "Hello, you're on the air with Radio Molly and the Sexy Bedtime Team and our guest of honor, Animechristy. Who are you, sexy subject, and where are you from?"
Good evening, everyone. This is your friend Helios.
Hello, so did you have a question for us or our wonderful guest of honor?
I actually did have a question for the guest of honor. Hi yourself. So listen, Sappy. May I call you Sappy, by the way?
Sure.
Thank you. So I just did a quick Google search and I saw that you were taking commissions. Is that correct?
Yes, I am. I also have a coffee fee, as you may.
Coffee. Interesting. Well, I'm kind of sort of an inspiring artist myself. I do a lot of 3D work, mainly in source filmmaker. And I literally opened up commissions for the first time a couple days ago, and I didn't think people would be interested, but of course they were. So my question to you, I guess, is what is your method when it comes to going through commissions? Like, do you just do one at a time? Do you kind of work on a little bit here of one, then a little bit of another one? I'm just kind of curious what your method is to handling a bunch of commissions at once.
Well, first off, whenever I get commission, I usually make a list of the people who have commissioned me. Now, I usually ask for descriptions of what commissions they want. That way I can go back to it, later on. Like, say a couple months later, like, I forget, oh shit, what do they want? Well, I can go back through messages, conversations saying, hey, okay, this is what you wanted. I also have a pricing list that I keep track of and try to keep consistent of when it comes to who wants what. And I always give a commission list to people. So essentially, I just write down the name and, well, I get paid up front. So I hold money hostage until I fulfill my duty. Like, I do not spend the money that people give me until the product is finished. I keep a list of the person's name. I also keep track of, like, how much they paid me. And as soon as if I have multiple commissions, I'll put up a total. That way I know, okay, I can't spend this much money. You know?
That's actually pretty interesting. See, my method right now is I'm having folks wait until I'm more or less done with the picture, the animation, whatever they ask before they pay me. That way I'm kind of motivated to just keep on going. But I actually think your method's pretty interesting. I may try that out in the future. Just kind of put it up a little side account. So
I feel like your method works out as well, like, in that regard. Like, that would be a great motivator for money. I mean, I hold people's money as hostage because I know I won't spend it until it's done. That's my personal, restriction, and it's my way of committing myself to the work. Although it does take some time for me because I'm slow and I take a lot of time with details, and there's also IRL stuff. So I always keep the commissioner frequently updated.
All right. Well, that's actually pretty good advice. Thank you very much.
Is there anything else, dear?
Nope. That's just about it. So you all have a good evening, and I'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yay!
Alright, sexy subjects, we are half an hour away before the show is over, and we're taking calls right now. We're not going to do any phone calls currently, only Discord. So if you are just a new sexy subject and you want to join the Radio Molly crew and hang out with us, the sexy subjects, you can definitely join our little area and hang out with us and join the community. Okay, we have the engineer. Let's bring him in. Hello, you're on the air with Radio Molly and crew and the bedtime team. Who are you, sweetie, and where are you from?
What?
Uh-huh. Yes. Continue. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that happened to Ghost. How dare he hurt you like that? I can't believe it. How rude. Oh, you poor thing. Oh, I'm so sorry. So, did you have a question for our guest of honor? I mean, you shouldn't talk to your mother like that, but I can understand the frustration. So, do you have a question for our wonderful guest? Yes? Uh-huh. Did you...
Thank you. No, thank you. I have a boyfriend.
Oh, how sweet. You wanted to conquer. Oh, don't worry, engineer. I promise you'll find your lover. Stop sobbing. I will give you tissues. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Come here. Mama Molly will take care of you. Oh, you poor thing. I know. Well, why don't you join the others up into the bar, and they will make you so happy and at home. Bye-bye, dear.
No!
Who the fuck let the engineer out?
I don't know.
Oh, he's the engineer. He comes from the TCR community, which is True Capitalist Radio, a sexy lover that I keep serenading my songs to.
What? What just happened?
Oh, he's a sweetie.
Just had a shiver. Ugh.
Alright, we have Jaska. Hello, Jaska. Welcome back to Radio Molly Live. What is your question?
Please tell me you're audible.
What?
He is. He was from earlier.
Okay, sorry.
No, I mean, I didn't even know what you said, but Amy, gosh, I'm forgetting what I was gonna ask Christy. Fuck.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I know. I mean, I don't have any idea what the hell you just said.
I
It
said,
sounded like.
please tell me you're audible.
Oh, I'm audible. As you can understand me.
Like, can I understand you, please?
Yeah, the last guy. Well, he has a history for being that way, but he can't really help it. He was born that way. Just don't let me talk up with it. Damn it! I'm trying to remember what I was gonna ask, but that splice was so funny that I'm forgetting it already. How about how much longer is the show gonna go on?
A half hour.
A half hour. We usually go.
Oh,
into
another
11.
half hour. Okay, I'm gonna come back later and try to remember. Oh no! Wait! I just remembered.
Okay.
Anime. So, Christy, you were part of the analysis committee. Who introduced you to it, or how did you find out about it?
Well, there was a time and place when I was ground computer where I used to watch YouTube through my 3DS. I stuck on the internet through my 3DS. So I would sit there and just scroll through YouTube or whatever, and I came across analysis videos one day. I got addicted. So I watched like hundreds and hundreds of videos during my summer vacation until I got my computer back. And that's when I aspired to be part of the analysis community. And then I decided to write down my own stuff thinking I could do this, and then when I had the equipment at the time, even though I was piss poor at the time, I did what I could. That's pretty much it.
That's nice.
Yee.
Anything else, dear?
Nope, I'm good. I'm gonna go
Alright.
back to the bar. Goodbye.
Alright, bye-bye.
Okay.
Okay, do we
Please
have
don't
any...
bring that guy back in. Not that guy. Like, not the guy that came in previously, but the other guy who came before him. He scares me.
So who should we bring in next?
Hang on, what should I do with this? We can try either Static Breeze or Super Duper Hooper Trooper.
That person sounds new. Let's bring him in.
Static Breeze, okay.
Hello, you're on the air with Radio Molly and the sexy bedtime team. Who are you, sexy subject? And where
Also,
are
don't
you
forget to
from?
unmute.
Yeah, you
Hello.
There you are.
How are you doing today?
Hello, how are you, dear?
I'm doing fairly well. Nice to say hello.
Hello.
Are you new, dear?
I'm not new to listening to the show, but I'm new to being around here.
Ah, wonderful. So what is your question for us or the honorary guest?
Well, my question is, what exactly inspired you to start all of this in the first place?
Depends. What do you mean? Our YouTube? What do you mean?
As in the show.
Which show? Or
The
are you
Radio Molly
talking
show.
Molly?
Yes.
That's a funny story. I was banished away from Tumblr. All of my sexy subjects miss me. And so I came back to the radio show that's very 80s, heavily nightly based, and, I mean, who doesn't like the 80s? I grew up in the 80s, and yes, here we are today. Bigger, badder, sexier than ever.
Well then, that's that. I mean, I actually had no idea that your Tumblr got nuked.
Yes.
I thought it was just. I thought you just retired for a while. That was like what the rumors and circulations were from people who actually didn't pay much
I
attention.
got a new Tumblr, dear.
Well,
So,
that's pretty cool.
yes.
Is that Ricky?
No.
No, that's
No,
not Ricky.
that's Gainsworth.
This is mindless Gonzo. He's the wonderful husband of mine that dubbed me and gave me my first voice. And then he retired from voicing me, or more lack of a better words, I guess.
On fucking uninspired. I might have to hand it over to Inverse Shadow. He volunteered to finish off it for me. I may have to make a clause to keep me as a voice so that way it'll be consistent.
Oh, okay. Well, I think that's really all I can think of to ask for right now.
Hope you enjoy your time here with the community.
Oh, I will. I've always enjoyed listening to the show, and I'm sure I'll enjoy being around on the Discord as well.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
Let's send you to the bar so you can hang out with some other peeps.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, laters.
Catch you laters.
Yee!
Alright, who do you have to bring in?
How about
Super Duper Hoopa Troopa.
yeah.
That guy. He has a funny name. That and he's paid me before.
Okay. Time to push him in.
Hello, you're on the... I stumbled on my
You're on
word.
the air with Radio Molly.
Molly
Who are you
is drunk.
and what
Give
brings you
Mommy
here?
another glass of wine, please.
Okay,
Oh,
here you
God,
go. Here's
she's
my
drunk
session
now?
Oh, she's
Super,
just...
please fuck me. I'm ravishing.
Okay.
Gonzo,
How about we
Gonzo,
just...
handle that. Do your thing, man.
No. How about we get back to the matter at
doesn't love
hand?
me.
What brings you here to tonight's show?
Oh, I was bored and I'm hungry, kind of type deal.
Here, eat my royal cake. Me, my booty.
Got any questions
I'm scared
then?
to ask where this cake came from. Oh, yes. Christy, quick question.
Hi.
Hey, are you into cars at all?
Cars? Well,
Yeah.
I don't really know much about cars other than the two I had were what was it? A Ford Tempo that sucked. A Plymouth Acclaim, and now I currently own a Chevy Equinox LG.
Ooh.
That's all I know. My dad drives a
Yeah.
lot of trucks though.
You just know enough to where you just operate, you drive, it helps you get to from A to B.
Then I love to drive. I don't really care about the car that I'm driving most of the time though. As long as it's not a piece of shit.
Anything else? Super duper hooper trooper.
Can you stop kidnapping my guys? They come back traumatized.
Well, I need to have sex once in a while. We all have needs.
99 guys within the course of 3 days is kind of worrying.
I've been trying to tell her to cut down.
Thank you, Gonzo. Thank you.
I'll take over.
Well, they've gone. Oh, you swing both ways, my dear. Well, I'll take you to my royal bedchamber so we can have some nice sausages.
I should let you know I'm in a low-key lesbian relationship with Kitty.
Can it be a party?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Kitty. What the
Okay,
Oh.
now we're all having an orgy. Take your pants off.
How about we just move Trooper to the bar?
Trooper, take your pants off and give me a meat spin.
Oh,
I'm going
God.
back to the bunker. Bye.
No, come back. Give me a meat spin.
Moving you to the bar.
Quick, take your pants off. No.
Oh my
come
God.
back. Oh.
What is even
I had to send him out of here for his fucking safety.
Alright, are there any other sexy subjects? If you are listening, we are definitely taking calls in right now, only in the Discord. So if you are 18 and up, please definitely join, and definitely join the Radio Molly community. You can check it out as well, because we have a lot of goodies for you. We have Radio Molly merchandise, t-shirts, pillows, mugs, you name it, they have it. So yes, we have a lot of things if you join the call center. Is there anyone else here in the wait room? If not, I will check the royal email.
We're not gonna bring in the engineer.
Please don't. He traumatized me in a bad way.
Let's just go on to whatever questions you got.
Okay, let's go to the royal Twitter, because I know that there might be some questions. Let's see. Alright. Oh, ice cream. Chocolate mocha cake with ice cream. Ooh.
That sounds good.
That seems very delicious. Alright, let's see.
Take your cake and eat it
Helios.
too. I got something a little bit better.
Let them eat cake. Let's
I'd
see.
rather have
Helios
this.
Estubio says the engineer is in the house with the office looping animation saying, "Everyone stay calm, everyone stay calm."
I'd rather enjoy my treat right now. I went to the store today. No bake cookies, peanut butter fudge.
How did
That's
that
when I
taste?
make monster cookies.
It's delicious.
Yes, monster cookies are delicious.
No bake. They're no bake cookies.
Oh, okay. Can I have some? I want a cookie.
If I could send it
I
over
have
the
a
computer, I
cookie?
would, but I can't.
Okay.
Give this woman a cookie.
Yay! I want
I mean, I would, but computers, they don't send over
Shove
cookies.
it through that little thing, that thing that pops out, that disk drive thingy.
That'll damage it!
Look, it looks
want
like a
a
CD, it
cookie.
acts like a CD. Throw it in.
No bake cookies are nowhere near the shape of fucking CDs.
They're round, they're flat. Shove it in it.
Oh, they ain't flat. So I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Nobody in the chat wants to give me a cookie?
Oh no, she's gonna cry. Oh
She's
no,
trying to
she's
act like
gonna
a pup.
cry. All right. Is there anyone else in the way here room? We are taking calls. We have almost less than 20 minutes left until the show, so get your questions in now.
Do you want to take your chance on not Neil Patrick Harris again?
Let's see what Mr. Engineer has to say. Hopefully it won't be inaudible. If it is, just throw him out.
Okay,
please
Engineer
do, because
then.
he scares me. I'll be hiding behind Molly if you need me.
Okay.
Hello, you're on the air with Radio Molly and crew. Oh, throw him out.
Immediately.
Why is he even in this room?
Yeah, he's probably alone. And
Very alone, especially if he has nothing better to do than
okay,
yell
then
fuck
how
you at
about
us.
the resident Neil Patrick Harris then? Dragging him in right now.
Oh, Neil Patrick Harrison, you're back.
And
Yes.
you're audible.
So, what is your question?
You probably already know this, but I'm gonna ask anyway. Did you know your Twitch is almost at 1,000 followers? You're only like 2 people away.
I'm already following,
heard.
so I can't follow again.
I've heard. I'm not too sure if what we're going to do with 1,000 followers on Twitch. That would be amazing, but I don't know what we're gonna do.
Oh,
Yay,
you
somebody
kind of
gave me
answered the
cookies.
next question I was gonna ask you if you're gonna do anything.
I don't know. We never really did anything for a milestone.
Oh no, he back.
He'll
The
be promptly
engineer is
ignored.
persistent. The
He
engineer-
scares me.
The engineer is persistent.
But
He scares
I don't know what. Well, as a listener and a long-time sexy subject, what would you like from us?
Oh shit, put me on the spot here.
Maybe it's an interesting conversation.
He
I
wants
don't
it
know.
He wants it up the butt?
What?
Let him talk, god damn it!
What the hell? Do not put words in my mouth.
Anyway, continue.
God, I don't really have any ideas. Maybe
we'll just...
maybe just as an idea, y'all could maybe do a poll or do something in the community feedback and ask people what they would want to see. Maybe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe while we're off, we'll let the people decide what we should do.
Yeah, because I can't think of anything right now at the top of my head.
All right.
All right.
Anything
We got
else?
another caller that I think we should get to.
Oh, okay.
No, that's all I got.
All right. Well, thank you so much for calling in.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Bring your other husbando in here.
I'm already on it. Tossing you to the bar. And now to bring in Mac Tonight himself, the Moon Man.
Hello, you're on the air with Radio Molly and crew. Who are you, sexy subject, and where are you from? If you don't have a question for me, have a question for my gonzo or for the guest of honor.
Hi, I exist.
Hello, guys. How's it been?
Oh, Mr. Moonman, how are you, my honey bunny? How are you feeling?
I'm doing fine. 19 years ago, I got shot out of a uterus, you know.
It's
so,
your
yeah,
birthday today.
Yes.
Okay, everybody. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Happy birthday to you. Everybody. Happy birthday to you.
I have no control over this.
Happy birthday, dear Mr. Moonman. Happy birthday to you. So, are you going to get drunk?
He can't
Later
drink.
tonight, yes, with my brother.
Oh,
Beautiful.
never mind then.
Ooh.
Vodka, Smirnoff. Yeah, I gotta bring over some good shit. Help mix that up.
Oh, wonderful. But I hope you have a fun, drunk night. And I hope it's a very enjoyable and everything that your wishes will come true. So, what did you have a question for us or my guest?
Honestly, I just stopped by to say, well,
It's my birthday. Give me a happy birthday song.
No. I'm not that much of like an egotistical piece of shit. I may be bad, but I'm not that bad. But I wanted to stop in and say, thank you for, being practically by this point my freaking friends. And I really appreciate you guys being there. Just someone to talk to or anything. Like this involves
Fair
the
enough.
whole damn community here. So, just a genuine thanks from me to all of you.
Aww. We love our local moon man Mac tonight. Now, when are you getting back in business?
When McDonald's stops freaking listening to Mr. Sheckelstein, we'll see. But until then, kind of indisposed.
All right.
Well, I hope you have a wonderful birthday, and I hope it's ultra sexy and fun.
All right, we'll do.
All right.
I'm gonna leave now. Hope you guys have a wonderful night.
All right, you too.
Okay.
All right, we have less than 15 minutes or so.
10 minutes.
Yes, almost
Want
10
me
minutes.
to close out with something that I wanted to share with you because it does concern you.
All right, what's going on?
Because I've been a little bit pissy ever since I had to deal with this. I ended up like fucking submitting. I ended up hosting a fanfic reading with the Inverted Shadow on occasions, right? And I even done some myself, especially last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking this one fanfic that Chad's read, I ended up sending the video to the author of that fanfic, and it was like last month, around December 7th.
Okay.
One asshole waited till this week to go and fucking straight up going, how's the channel since Molestia went bye-bye? Still think the online comic isn't considered harmful? Well, Hasbro apparently didn't. Fetishes are one thing, but the way you explain things made you sound gibbery and mentally unwell to the point you weren't someone I needed to follow. I'm pissed at Inverted Webcam for completely different reasons, but yeah. Ugh.
What was this
People are idiots.
individual's name?
He's on FIM Fiction as a Jedi Alex Colbent.
Well, Jedi Alex Colbent, put your money where your mouth is, because editing and doing a lot of that stuff, editing, voicing, collaborating, it takes a lot of work and a lot of talent, and it sounds like talent that you do not have. So, in short, quit your bitching and get to work. If something is bothering you, you make a change about it. Don't bitch at others for it.
This guy was just like
Well, tell him to go back to his mommy.
The thing continues on. Because it's like even the writer was like, I don't know what you got going with him, but would you please not talk to him that way and not bring this into the fucking comments of the fanfic? Thank you. And then the guy went like, what I got with him is that he defends a disgusting representation of Celestia that Hasbro saw fit to shut down, and that he comes across as unsettling.
Well, then, don't watch mature things, that's all. Look,
yeah.
I'm just wondering why he was even talking about this. I was trying to post a reading of a fanfic.
I mean, I don't like inflation art, but it doesn't mean I actively go out to demonize anybody who likes it or some shit like that.
The guy even went in a little bit further, too.
Oh,
because it's like, I just felt the need to point out that you defended, poorly I must reiterate, a comment about a warped and twisted visage of Celestia that is on par with 50 Shades of Grey disturbing. One that even Hasbro felt needed to go for the fear of children running into them. And honestly, with this day and age of how flat out embedded the internet is to society these days, I kind of understand. And yet you somehow thought they're wrong about it. But I'm starting to realize that despite my distance for your work and taste, it's pointless to argue about it because the comment's been gone for years. So why did you even bring it up? What the fuck?
Listen. The fact that you compare me to a trashy, poor romance novel really means you don't know me and you don't know sex. not everyone is into BDSM, and sex is not always consist of BDSM. Of course, it is quite lovely, I must say. But
Oh yeah, BDSM is great.
it's very hot. Oh, someone's getting kinky over there, naughty girl. So, but anyway, obviously you don't know sex, and you don't know me, and you don't know what the word satire means. I suggest, since you are on a fan fiction website, you should check up a dictionary, because obviously you do, right? Don't you?
And fucking, why did you wait 4 years and probably a month to just bitch about me? I mean, why?
Because people are stupid.
Holy shit.
There, Ganzor. Pet,
Ugh.
pet. Go have sex with your woman later.
Oh yeah.
That's not what
Pet, pet.
No, I'm just finding some solace. Because the Moonman thinks the only woman who would find 50 Shades of Grey unsettling is a dyke.
Well, I mean, I'm not crazy about it. It's very poorly written porn novel. Let's be honest.
And it's just, oh, why wait for the hubbub about the whole thing concerning the previous thing? And not only that, why didn't he even bring up? Why didn't he even talk about? Why didn't he even talk to fucking John Seiko? It's not like I have a fucking hand in the entire Princess Molesty operation.
Well, you did give me a voice, darling. That was my first voice. I didn't.
But that was just it. I didn't draw things. I didn't pick questions, especially not through a fucking YouTube comment section. Everything else was done by that. I just simply voiced you. That's it. And then after the banning, you pretty much just decided to do this radio show. That's it. I had no hand in this. I have no hand in the whole thing. And fucking, it didn't even look like it was fucking like, uber rapey 50 Shades BDSM kind of BS. That's like overkill and shit. Written by some fucking daydreaming Mormon fucking housewife.
Well, that tells you much about his sex life.
What?
When a Mormon writes porn about another person of a fantasy, it tells you a lot about her sex life and what she wants and what she's not getting out of it. It tells her about her very lackluster marriage. Basically, she is drier than the Sahara Desert. At least her vaginas.
Until they go into a 50 Shades of Grey theater and then bring a cucumber.
What? What are you talking about?
I heard tales that some of the 50 Shades of Grey viewings wind up with cucumbers in the theater.
Oh dear. Sapphire, have you brought a cucumber to the
Did she even go to a 50 Shades of Grey showing?
Who, me?
Yes.
No, I was too young at the time.
No.
Although I did post a thing in the chat, and what the
What
fuck?
is that?
Not that. Like, scroll up a little bit.
Oh.
How to talk to people.
Oh god. Somebody
I don't
went
know
and tried
what
to make
that
a
is.
real life version
It
of fucking
terrifies me.
Oh dear. Well, anyway, sexy subjects, that is all the time we have for tonight. I thank you all for coming down and tuning in and joining for Radio Molly Live. And I want to thank my wonderful guest, Animechristy, also known as Sapphire Heartsong. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me. People buy me a coffee.
Yes, please definitely go and buy her coffee. She wants to. It's a little tip jar that you can. If you want to find more about it, go to my Tumblr, audiomollyreplies.tumblr.com. Plus, if you want to send your own questions, go to the Tumblr and ask there. You can ask anonymously or be brave and show a face. If not, submit things to us. If you want to even do more on our Tumblr page, click that little bar on the side. It's a little tab. It's our royal answer machine. You can send us a little speak pipe message. Also, if you want to tweet at us, go to our Twitter, Radio Molly Live. Please follow us on all of our social media accounts. Also, check us out on YouTube and Twitch and Picardo. You can tune in, and please make sure you have your notifications turned on and ready. If you join the Radio Molly call center, you'll get not only updates about when it happens, but sometimes we like to hang out with the sexy subjects after the show, depending on what our mood is. And if you are in the call center, or if you're not, you do, mostly if you're in the call center, you get perks, you get Radio Molly merchandise, and that's only advertised there. So yes, and there's a plethora of artists that will definitely love to take your commissions, such as Miss Animechristy right here. So yes, there's tons of perks about a sexy subject. And yes, also I want to make a quick announcement. We did, at least I did, I submitted a little panel request for HotCon, Horses at Home Con. Horses at Home Con, excuse me. And that's pretty much a con where you guys get to all go at home, watch live streams all day, and sit at home and enjoy the day. So yes, it's very, very wonderful. We were on last year, was it last year or the year before? Gonzo.
I wasn't there.
Gonzo.
Hang on, I'm dealing with something.
I need to ask him.
Okay.
What year? Ah! It's the Steak and Shake.
Steak and Shake?
Don't look
Are
at the
we
chat.
going to Steak
No.
and Shake?
Okay. Take this shit to the fucking bar channel, the bar speak channel.
Deleting that.
I just wanted to.
No, you're fine. You're fine, dear. You're fine.
I just wanted to promote my coffee.
No, you can promote your coffee anywhere you want, sweetie. You can put that anywhere. It was No, you're fine. Don't cry. No. Okay.
We gotta wrap this up. She's
Okay.
getting too scared. We need to get her out of here.
Okay, so in short, last year, was it the year before that, Gonzo, or the last year that we were doing HotCon? Gonzo.
I'm trying to do damage control. You gotta keep talking.
Anyway, I think it was a year before, or the year, or last year, we did a Horses at Home Con. And what was that? Was that you guys get to hang out at home. It's free, and it's hosted by the lovely Miss Crown Prince. And, yes, she definitely checked us out, and, yeah, she was quite a sweetheart, along with her lovely assistant, Mr. Rob. And it was quite charming. So, yes. Anyway, sexy subjects, I am so happy you tuned in. Remember, Radio Molly Live will be tuning in tomorrow at 8 p.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we would love to see from you and make it a full house party. Of course, as always, stay beautiful, stay wonderful, and remember, stay sexy. I love you all, and I hope to see you tomorrow night at 9 p.m. EST when the lights go out. Thank you so much, and goodbye, sexy subjects. Mwah. Say goodbye, everyone.
I'm traumatized.
So, say goodbye.
Bye.
Say goodbye, Gonzo.
Bye.
Goodbye, all.